So as the other day you have seen the conditional based rendering by using the template if. By using the template if, how you can do the conditional based rendering, how will you like display the components. Now let us see, there are various use cases in LWC. How to get the data, how to get the data from server side, how to get the data from server side, and how to display in the LWC. Data from server side is nothing but we are querying the data into Apex class, right? We are querying the data into Apex class, right? So how you need to display the data. Now let us open this component, create lightning web component. It is third CMP, right? So when I create, it will create the HTML, JS, and these things. Yeah. Now if you query the record, how the data will be stored in this, where it is, how data can be stored. Yeah, I'll showcase here. Failure to load data. Okay. Yeah, let me query this training session one. I'm going with public. Okay, public static. So this is with the Akshit only, right? Yeah, Akshit. Public static void method underscore LWC. I am writing. So this part you need to know. I think recording is going on. List of account ACC list equal to select ID, comma name, comma rating, comma industry from account where rating not equal to null and industry not equal to null, limit 5. I'm querying 5 records. Let us showcase you. Control yes, and I'm debugging system dot debug. Okay, system dot debug ACC list equal to plus this ACC list and remove this one. Control yes. So what is the class name? Yeah, semicolon missed. Let us check with the class name. This is a training session. Control C. What is your method name? Control C dot method underscore LWC. Control C dot control V. Right. Execute highlighted. Debug only. Guys, can you see? Can you see these things? So let me copy the entire data. So paste. Okay. So how will you see that? Let us say I am writing account list, an array. I am declaring an array. See guys, array of objects. Observe carefully. Array of objects, which means like this, right? Array of objects means like this, right? Line number 6. Array of objects. Object is like any format. It is an account. Now let us make this one. Fine. Right. name. Here we are putting column instead of equal to. Here I am putting column. Sandhya. Next, age 20, EMP ID AS 567. Okay. Similarly, I am writing name, delete, age 21, EMP ID. Okay. AS 547. Okay. Now we'll be having name AKSHITH Akshit. Then age 23, whatever it is. Now EMP ID, right? If it is string AS 789. Okay. So this is our data. Okay, guys. If we get the data from server side, it will be stored like this. Okay, it will be stored like this. Now, how can I iterate the data and how can I display the data? Right? This is our thing. We have something called, see, in order to display this data, what we are doing, guys, in Apex, can you tell me? Generally, if we want to work with each record, if you want to work with each record here, we are writing for loop, right? Yes. In order to work with each record, I am writing for loop, right? Yes or no? Can you guys please open up and tell your mouth? Sorry, tell your things. Open your mouth and tell the answer. Guys, can you hear me? Guys, hello. Okay. System.debug, right? We are using the for loop. Fine. Let me execute the same. Execute highlighted. Okay. See, I got the data, right? ID, name, industry. It is in the form of object format, right? If I say object, that curly braces you need to assume. You need to assume as curly braces. If I say object, see, can you see? This is within the curly braces, right? Everything will be in a key value pair. Everything will be in a key value pair. It is in curly braces. Everything is on key value pair. So similarly, I have taken some hard coded data like this. Key value. What are my fields? Name, age, EMP ID. Name, age, and EMP ID. What are the values for this? Sandhya, Dilip, Akshit, EMP ID. I mean, some alphanumeric values. Now, how can I showcase this data in my UI? How can I showcase this kind of data in my UI? So we have something called template for. We have something called template for each in LWC. Let us open this template for each. Or else you can directly go with developer.salesforce.com. There also you will avoid that. It will be available. Syntax is available, right? Now let us copy this one, template for each. Go there and put it in your here, right? So for each, where my data is existing at account list, right? At account list, my data is there. So you need to put this one. You need to put here. Fine. Control Z. Wait, what happened? Account list manually I'm writing, right? For each account ACC, we don't have key field. See, for each you need to mention the key field. For each you need to mention any unique field within this record. I should have any unique field. So here id will be unique, right? So I am taking this emp. Every time we will mention id only, but in this scenario emp id acc dot emp id, and I am displaying acc dot name. Okay, displaying acc dot name. Now let us go here and get this components and these exposed to targets. First control C, copy, go here, control V, control yes, control yes. So for beautifying something, I am writing lightning card, GHT lightning card. So within the lightning card, I am putting this one. Okay. Label, we have a parameter called no label, we have parameter called title. So title I am giving template for each, okay. Save the record, deploy source to org, acc.name. Anyway we have name, we'll get it. So let us go to our component, open the sales tab. Right, put the component, edit page, my third component. Guys, can you see? We can able to print the data, right? Guys, can you see? Yes or no? Am I able to print the data here? So up to here, any doubts? How to use for loop? Any doubts? Up to here, clear, right? Yeah. Now I want to print this data. Whatever the data I'm seeing here, I want to print this data. How will you do that one? So I need to make a call to server. I need to make a call to server at the rate of raw enabled. See what you need to do. We need to take at the rate of raw enabled. This is for sure. This is for sure. If that LWC component should have the connection between this, see that LWC component has to contact this method, right? It has to call this method, right? So in order to call the apex method, the main primary thing is you need to annotate. These are called annotations. We are giving some tag, we are giving some tags so that it can identify, like we can have this one. There is some method, so I can communicate with the apex. There is some method, I can communicate with the apex. Now we need to do some more thing. What is that one? We have to put in LWC component, boss, I am communicating with this method in apex. Boss, I am communicating this method with apex. How will you do that one? We need to write here import statement. How will you do that one? Simply I will have the Let's go there. Simply, this is for syntax. In Google also we have. Just how will you import Apex method? Guys, everything is common. First, Salesforce and Apex. These two words are common. These two words are common. Salesforce and Apex. These two words are common. Now let us go to our class. What is the class name, guys? Training session. This is the class name, right? So copy the class and replace this class with this class, right? And copy the method name. What is our method name? Go here within the class. I am calling this method. Control C. Go there and you put here, right? Is this point clear, guys? You can give any name. I am writing this Apex method. Apex method. I am writing Apex method. Ideally, we will give the same name. Ideally, we will give the same name, right? Any doubts here? How to import? First keyword is Salesforce. Second one is Apex. So in Apex, I am interacting within this class, this method. Is this point clear, guys? Is this point clear? Say yes or no. Please write. Okay. Now how to make a call? There are two ways to make a server side call. There are two ways to make a server side call. First one is by using wire. Second one is imperative. Okay, imperative call. First one is a wire and second one is an imperative. Okay, please do remember, in order to, these are the interview questions. If you want to make a server side call, there are two ways. First one is an wire, second one is an imperative. Is this point clear, guys? Everyone, is this point clear? Please tell us or no. Okay, how to make the imperative call? Today we will see the imperative call. Today we will see the imperative call. Connected callback. Why I am using the connected callback? Can you tell me? When the component is inserted before inserting into DOM. Guys, did I tell you DOM? Document object model? Can you please tell me yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Guys, did I tell you? Yes, right? Document object model. Yeah. When the component is before inserting into DOM, or for in a simple note, we have constructor, right? We have constructor, right? Whenever the component is getting loaded, whenever a component is getting loaded. Okay, I will see. We'll see connected callback lifecycle looks. I'll write that point as it is for a better definition. Callback. Invoked each time the component element is appended into document connected. Document connected element is nothing but DOM. Okay, whenever you are inserting the component into DOM, it will have, see, this is difference. The constructor is only ever called once per element to initialization. That needs to happen each time the element is attached to DOM. Should be deferred to connect callback. Best suited for, see, for initialization we are using connected callback only. We are not writing code. We are not writing code in what I can say in constructor here. So as of now, you follow this one. When the component is before inserting into DOM, if I want to perform any action, I'll write within this connected callback. How will you call the apex method? See, we have this one, right? Just call this one. This is the method, right? Yeah. Then you will be having two things, which is dot then. Okay. Second one is, see, I will show you, I will tell you, no issue. Dot catch. Dot then dot catch. Fine. What we call these dot then and dot catch, these two are promises. As of now today, please remember the names. Don't go in depth. I will tell you in further sessions. Promises. Okay. Dot then and dot catch. So what is the general meaning of promise? There will be only two cases, right? Promise will be fulfilled or promise will be failed, right? There are only two things, right? Whether the promise will be fulfilled or failed. I am calling the method LWC. What will happen? The success. If I get the data, then this will be inside the dot then. If I get an error, then we will get the catch. So what we are writing, result, see, result, and give some arrow, put this one. If it is correct, I am writing a function. If dot then is, if the promise is fulfilled, see, we call it as a promise. If the promise is fulfilled, I am writing this function. If promise got failed, I am writing this function. If promise is fulfilled, I am writing result. If promise got failed, I am writing error. Any doubts here? Syntax doubt, any syntactical doubt also you can ask me. Again, I am writing for your understanding. See, first what you need to do, first just take this one method LWC, take this method LWC, just paste it here. Okay, control Z, this only one part, control C, control V, method symbol. This is how you will call the method, right? In general apex class also, this is how you will call the method, right? There is only two cases, dot then. Okay, see, can you see? This is the definition. The callback to execute when the promise is resolved. Okay, the dot then is a callback function is the function. Callback function is nothing, man. See, this is the method, this is the method parameter passing the area, right? This is where we are passing method parameter, right? Generally inside the parentheses, don't confuse, very easy. See, this is where we are passing parameters, right? Of course, in generally. Yes or no, can you tell me, guys?
Yes,
This is
sir.
where we are passing parameter, right? Yeah. Simply when I pass here function, that function is called callback function. Here I am writing a function result, that is a callback function, right? This type of functions are called callback functions. Don't confuse. Similarly, we have dot catch, and you will be having other stuff called error. I am writing a function to handle errors. I name it as an error. See, this is a one more callback, right? This is how you will see. Now, if it is true, I am writing here, I am writing elect, which means the call is successful. Elect call successful. Okay, don't forget about spell. Don't focus on spellings. Successful. Then we have elect failed. I am writing elect failed. Okay, control S. See, go to third component, deploy source to org. What will happen? Why unable to action method LWC? What happened, man? training session 1 method LWC, that is fine, right? I have imported. Did I saved here? Or the yeah, the static void correct only. Able to. These both are same, guys. This Sakshit, wherever I am writing Apex class. Actually, is this your R fruit? Hmm. Yes, now it got successfully. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is got successfully deployed. I have deployed this component. Now let me refresh this component in UI. Control Shift R, which will clears the cache and does the hard refresh. Instructor. See, call successful, right? Call successful. So now you need to see the data. How will you see the data? Okay. How will you see the data? This is our agenda. Now write any alert. I'll write alert and console.log both. See alert, control C. I'm writing control this one plus result. So if you want to see it a pop-up, then you will write alert. And we have something called console.log, which is equal to system.debug, which is equivalent to system.debug result plus result, right? We have something called this one, deploy. Now see if you see result or not. If you see result or not. Now go there, control shift or again I'm doing hard refresh. See what will happen. Constructor, connected callback, rendered callback, call successful. Why result null? Why result null? Can you tell me, guys? Why result null? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? Yes or no? Okay, you are not concentrating. See, what is the result type here? What is the result type here? Void, right? What is the result type here? Void, right? So that means it is null. I need to return list of accounts. Control V. Then I am returning this list of accounts. Return ACC list. Okay. Return ACC list. Now see, I have this list of accounts. Now I will do the hard refresh. Control Shift R. Constructor, connector callback. Successful. What you are seeing? Object, right? See, this is in the object format. Even if you put in console.log also, inspect. See how to debug, just click, right click, inspect, go to console. See, this is the result. Actually, you are not able to see that one properly. You are not able to see that one properly. Then what to do? Okay. Then what to do? There is a something called, you need to stringify that object. You need to stringify that object. JSON. This is a JSON. JSON means object, right? JavaScript object. When I call it as an object, nothing but a JavaScript object. JavaScript object notation, we call it as a JSON, right? JSON dot stringify. Now I am trying to in a string. Now I am trying to convert into a string. Control dot c. Similarly we have, and we will put here control dot c stringify. Control yes, my third component. Whenever I change the code, I need to deploy this code, deploy source to code, right? Now go there, control shift R, hard refresh. What will happen? Constructor callback, rendered callback, call successful. See, now you can able to see the result, right guys? Now you can able to see this is the result I got in system.debug, right? This is the result I got, which you have seen in system.debug. Click on inspect, go to console. See, I can see my result. I can see my result. See how the result is. Guys, can you see result? What is the format this result? Can you see the format of result, which is similar to that we have prepared here, right? It is similar to this format, right? Please observe, it is similar to this format, right? Guys, it is similar to this format or not? Yes or no? Can you tell me? Array of objects. I am telling again and again. Array of objects. Yes or no? Guys, can you tell me array of objects? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Similar to this, right? Array of objects, right? So how will you handle same? Just go there, create one array type. Now I'll write it as ACC list. Okay, write any ACC list equal to this one, right? It is an array. Now I am passing my result to ACC list. Go there, this dot ACC list, this dot ACC list equal to result, right? Now this will be copied into this ACC list. Yes or no? Now I am doing, go there, template. I am writing one more for loop, control V. So there I am putting this ACC list. Now my data is into ACC list. Now my data is into ACC list. Here I am putting same. Instead of here I am having ID, right? Instead of EMP ID, I am having ID. So what are the other fields we have? ACC name. Instead of name we have something called rating. We have something called rating and again I'm pasting here. We have something called industry, right? Industry. This session is very important, guys. Practice n number of times. We frequently use this code. Okay, you frequently use this code. Put on save. Let me go to deploy source to org. Why it is taking this much time? Server is slow. This is the problem with LWC. Why failed? No problems detected but failed. Again, deploy source to org. This is why it is failing. Shit. The reason connect timed out. Okay. So again, you need to do this authorize argument. So again, you need to do authorized or same enter code. I'm see guys, we got this one at least. Once you got this error, then you need to go this again authorizer. Why? Because sometimes connections may fail. God, taking time. Okay, we can able to do that one. Now you need to deploy this source. Yeah, successfully deployed. Now control shift or hard refresh. Can you see guys, we got the data. We can able to put this data in here, right? From Apex to here successfully. Yes or no? Guys, are we able to put the data from Apex, right? We successfully fetched the data from Apex and I kept in UI in LWC. Yes or no? Any doubts within this? Guys, any doubts
No, sir.
within this? Everyone? Akshit and Sandhya? Clear? Sandhya, is it clear for you? Yeah, you need to practice. At
Somewhat
least practice
confusing,
10
sir.
times, right? Confusing. Where? Which part? Tell me.
Somewhat, sir, in that
Hmm. Tell me the line number. Even the small thing also you can ask freely. Where? At where you are confused?
I'll go with recording, sir. Not a problem.
Sorry?
I'll go with recording, sir. Once.
That's why I'm asking before starting the session. Go with recording and come up with your doubts.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Go with the recording and come up with your doubts. At least see, please do one. Just type this code. That will be habituated for it, right? First try to type this code. Then understand each and every line. Okay, I think I feel Sanjay for you confusing. Why? Because you're a fresher. But if you learn this now, that will be very good for you in career. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you guys. Thanks
So
for your
you
time.
told that accounts, no, sir, related to cases.
Okay, that one you need help on that one, or you have done that one task?
I need some help, sir, for that. I have written the query, but how to write the execute and I didn't get it.
First, can you execute in normal method without a
Yeah,
batch
sir,
class?
I have query. I have executed in the query writer, sir. That I have did, but in that batch class, we need to write that execute code, no, sir.
Yeah, we will see on the Saturday or Sunday. Okay,
Okay,
maybe
sir.
Sunday, that one. Okay,
Okay,
try
sir.
to practice this thing and that too also. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thanks for your time.